The story of Jerry Lee Lewis and Myra Gale Brown is filled with controversy and scandal. Their marriage, which took place when Myra was just 13 years old, shocked the public and led to a significant backlash against the rock and roll star. Myra, who is Jerry's second cousin, has shared her perspective on their life together, revealing the complexities of their relationship. She described how their love blossomed despite the disapproval from society and the media. Myra often felt torn between her affection for Jerry and the harsh judgment they faced. As they navigated the challenges of fame, Myra faced immense scrutiny, often being portrayed as a victim. However, she insists that their bond was genuine and that they shared many happy moments. Myra has spoken about the struggles they encountered, including the pressures of fame and the impact of public opinion on their marriage. She has also reflected on the emotional toll it took on both of them, revealing a side of Jerry that many did not see. Their story is not just one of scandal, but also of love, resilience, and the fight for acceptance in a world that was quick to judge. Born into a musical family in Mississippi, Myra Gale Brown's early life was shaped by the sounds of music that surrounded her. Her family had a deep appreciation for music, which played a significant role in their daily lives. As they moved to Memphis, Tennessee, Myra's father, Jay Brown, worked as a lineman. His job was demanding and came with its risks. Unfortunately, he suffered a severe injury while on the job, which changed the course of his life. This injury forced him to reevaluate his path and led him to rediscover his passion for music. During this time, Jay Brown reconnected with his second cousin, Jerry Lee Lewis, who was still an unknown musician at that point. Their shared love for music created a bond that would influence both their lives. Jay's shift from lineman to musician not only allowed him to pursue his passion, but also brought him closer to Jerry Lee Lewis, who would later become a legendary figure in the music world. This connection between family and music would leave a lasting impact on Myra and her family's journey. Jay Brown played a crucial role in introducing Jerry Lee Lewis to the iconic Sun Studio, a place that would become a significant part of his journey to stardom. It was here that Jerry met Sam Phillips, the legendary producer who recognized his immense talent. Jerry's powerful vocals quickly caught the attention of music industry insiders, including Jack Clement, who were impressed by his unique sound and energy. This marked the beginning of a remarkable career that would see Jerry rise to fame as one of the most influential figures in rock and roll. Within his family, Jerry was a source of fascination for his cousin Myra and her brother Rusty. They adored him not just for his musical talent, but also for his engaging personality. Jerry would often entertain them with captivating stories, showcasing his charm and charisma. His piano skills were a highlight during family gatherings, where he would play and sing, creating joyful moments for everyone. The playful interactions he shared with the kids, including fun pillow fights, made him a beloved figure in their lives. Jerry's ability to connect with his family and his passion for music combined to create a lasting legacy that would resonate for generations. At the start of his career, Jerry Lee Lewis quickly rose to fame as a session musician, showcasing his talent alongside notable stars like Carl Perkins and Johnny Cash. His energetic piano playing and unique style helped him carve out a significant place in the music industry. Despite his growing success, Jerry maintained close ties with the Brown family, which played a crucial role in his life. As he navigated the highs of his career, he began to develop a particular interest in Myra, who was only 12 years old at the time. This interest grew into feelings that would later become problematic, raising eyebrows and sparking controversy. Jerry's relationship with Myra would eventually become a focal point in his life, intertwining his personal and professional worlds in ways that would have lasting implications. The combination of his musical achievements and the complexities of his feelings for Myra created a narrative that was both compelling and troubling, reflecting the challenges he faced as he sought to balance fame with personal desires. In 1957, Jerry Lee Lewis, having achieved significant fame, made a surprising return to Louisiana. During this visit, he secretly married Myra Gale Brown, a girl who was only 13 years old at the time. To carry out this secretive union, Jerry enlisted the help of an adult female friend to falsify a marriage license, allowing them to bypass the legal age requirements. Myra, caught up in the excitement of Jerry's attention and the whirlwind of his fame, was initially unaware of the full implications of their relationship. She felt a thrill from being with someone so famous, enjoying the attention and affection he showered upon her. However, the reality of their situation was much more complex. Myra did not fully grasp the seriousness of their bond or the societal judgments that would follow. Her innocence and youthful perspective led her to see their relationship through a lens of excitement rather than understanding the potential consequences that lay ahead. The dynamics of their marriage were shaped by this blend of fame, secrecy, and the naivety of youth, creating a narrative that would follow them for years to come. When Jerry revealed the marriage license to Myra, she felt a wave of confusion and fear wash over her. The weight of the secret pressed heavily on her, especially considering her father's strong support for Jerry's career. Jay Brown had always trusted Jerry, seeing him as a part of their family. Myra knew that revealing their marriage would likely shatter that trust and provoke a fierce reaction from her father. For about a week, she kept the marriage a secret, hiding the license in her room. She was aware that her mother would eventually find it, and she hoped that this would lead to a confrontation with her father. Myra understood the gravity of the situation and the potential fallout. She felt torn between her love for Jerry and her loyalty to her family. The thought of her father's disappointment haunted her, yet she also felt a sense of excitement about her new life with Jerry. The tension built as she waited for the inevitable moment when the truth would come to light, knowing it would change everything. Upon discovering the marriage between Jerry Lee Lewis and Myra, Jay Brown was filled with rage. His anger stemmed from feelings of betrayal, as he had trusted both Jerry and Myra. Jay's fury led him to contemplate violence against Jerry, seeing him as the source of his pain. However, Sam Phillips, the influential music producer, intervened at a critical moment. Understanding the potential fallout from Jay's reaction, Sam took swift action to protect Jerry. He arranged for Jerry to leave Memphis, hoping that distance would help diffuse the escalating situation. Despite the tension and unresolved feelings, Jay eventually found himself in a position where he had to accept the reality of Jerry and Myra's marriage. Their professional connections in the music industry made it difficult for him to completely sever ties. While Jay may have come to terms with the situation on a professional level, the personal betrayal lingered in his heart. The complexities of their relationships intertwined with their careers, creating a challenging dynamic that would not easily fade away. During a tour to England, Jerry Lee Lewis brought his young wife Myra with him. This decision would soon lead to a significant media scandal. A reporter uncovered the details of their marriage, which shocked many. The public learned that Myra was only 13 years old when they wed, and this revelation sparked outrage. The press quickly labeled Jerry as a cradle robber and even a pedophile, which severely damaged his reputation. The backlash was swift and intense. Radio stations across the country refused to play his music, and many concert dates were canceled. Fans who once adored him turned against him, and his career took a nosedive. The media frenzy surrounding the scandal painted Jerry in a negative light, overshadowing his musical talents and contributions to rock and roll. The public outcry was loud and unforgiving, leaving Jerry to navigate the fallout from a scandal that would haunt him for years. Despite the challenges they faced, Jerry Lee Lewis remained steadfast in his support of Myra. The public outcry surrounding their marriage was intense, and it significantly impacted his career. However, Jerry did not hold Myra responsible for the fallout. Instead, he openly expressed his love for her, even as their relationship was marked by turmoil. Their marriage lasted several years and resulted in the birth of 2 children, but it was far from stable. Emotional turmoil was a constant presence in their lives. Jerry often oscillated between moments of anger and affection, creating a volatile environment. This unpredictability led to Jerry becoming an abusive figure at times, which complicated their bond further. Despite the difficulties, Jerry's feelings for Myra remained strong, showcasing a complex relationship filled with both love and pain. The struggles they endured together painted a picture of a couple caught in a whirlwind of passion and conflict, leaving a lasting impact on both their lives. Eventually, Jerry's career took a significant turn when he decided to shift his focus to country music. This change allowed him to regain some of the popularity he had lost during the tumultuous years of his early career. However, while his professional life began to stabilize, his personal life faced turmoil. His marriage to Myra ended in divorce in 1970, a separation that left deep emotional scars on her. Myra later reflected on their time together, recognizing the challenges she faced as a young bride. She acknowledged that she was just a child when they married, and lacked the maturity needed to navigate the complexities of being with a much older and troubled man. This realization brought her a sense of understanding about the difficulties they encountered. Myra's reflections reveal the struggles of youth and the weight of responsibility that can come with such a significant life choice. The impact of their relationship and its end shaped her life in ways she continues to contemplate. After his tumultuous marriage to Myra, Jerry Lee Lewis remarried several times, seeking companionship and stability. His final marriage in 2012 was to Judith, who was Myra's former sister-in-law. This union marked a significant turning point, as it effectively closed the chapter on any lingering ties between Jerry and Myra. The relationship had been highly publicized and often scrutinized, leaving both individuals with their own paths to navigate. In contrast, Myra chose to step away from the spotlight that had once surrounded her. She now lives a quieter life, focusing on her career as a real estate agent. This new direction has allowed her to distance herself from the past and the public's gaze. Additionally, Myra has embraced her role as an author, sharing her experiences and insights. Through her writing, she has found a way to express herself and move on from the complexities of her former marriage. Myra's journey reflects a desire for personal growth and a commitment to living a life free from the shadows of her past with Jerry Lee Lewis. Their relationship was marked by a whirlwind of emotions, as Myra Gale Brown often found herself at the center of a media storm. Despite the age difference and the societal backlash, Myra described a deep connection with Jerry Lee Lewis that transcended the judgments they faced. She spoke of their shared laughter, the joy of music, and the moments that made their bond unique. The pressures of fame weighed heavily on them, with constant scrutiny from the public and the media. Myra felt the sting of being labeled a victim, yet she insisted that their love was real and that they supported each other through difficult times. The couple faced numerous challenges, including the impact of Jerry's career on their personal lives. Myra's reflections reveal a complex portrait of a marriage that was both passionate and tumultuous. As she shared her story, it became clear that their journey was not just about scandal, but also about the resilience of love in the face of adversity. Their experiences highlight the struggles of navigating a relationship under the harsh glare of public opinion, showcasing the human side of a story often reduced to mere headlines.